where there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We are here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. And the Spartans will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Illinois' offense will start this game off with the football. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Find space on the right, and he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
The play fake. Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Wheeler. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Got his man in the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Illinois looking to pay things off on first and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. Three tight ends in the formation on first. Davis will throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Moves it out to the third, 15-yard gain on that one. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, gonna throw it. Gonna let it fly. Picked off. Got some room to run. Smashes through the tackle. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking for space. It's Wheeler. Spins away from the defender. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick give. It's Huff. Run ends there.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Rushes on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll run it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Right side, it's Sellers. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Davis looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Caught. Running through contact. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And I love it, man. The ball right back to, it's kind of like in basketball, man. When you got a shooter who's hit a few shots, you're like, okay, I'm giving him the ball to make sure he gets another shot. Had a touchdown pass, now come out on this drive, let him throw the football around the yard again. Having a great start to this football game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Hits inside. It's Wheeler. There he goes. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Sells to fake. Finds the tight end. Runs through a man. He might have space. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Wheeler. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his man. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. They'll run it. It's Wheeler. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Now on 2nd down. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sparty.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking and understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one, and that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
He'll bring it out. It's Nicholson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're all over him. Got rid of it just in time.
I really like the 3rd down plan here. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, forcing the 4th down.
Searching for space. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Wants to throw one first. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Finding some room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Spartans in the hurry up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Beck's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Spartans.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the point after is good. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Running inside, it's Wheeler. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 40. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the 1st down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Quick completion on the out route. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside.
Looking long. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he avoids the sack.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the ground.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Davis will throw. Fires quickly. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. They'll run the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The give to Davis. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Right back to the well. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. Davis looking to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Wiggins. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Out wide right, it's Wiggins. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Lowers those pads. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And this one is perfect. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 12 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now over to your game in Champaign. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The Spartans head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Davis will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So O-line's got to step up.
3rd and long. He's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they scoop it up in the end zone. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario for the offense. The good news is they recovered the fumble. The bad news is it was in their own end for a safety.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The fake wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Working that wide receiver screen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Looking for space, it's Wheeler. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Michigan State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Handoff again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride Davis here.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the defense pays that blitz off with just what you want, putting the O in 3rd and long.
And a lot of people get conservative on 3rd and long and drop a lot of people. I like bringing pressure. Tell the QB, you better get the ball out of your hand fast because we're coming for you. The blitz gets home. Nice job by the defense being aggressive on 3rd and long.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Huff. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. In the backfield, it's Huff. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Second and long here. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Makes a grab over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Oh, what a move. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the 1st down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. And no doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Finds his big tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got a little space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And you could tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch. Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! They take the lead here in the fourth.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to Davis. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Sparty. They move on top here in the fourth. 3rd touchdown of the game, a 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mickelson. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Working that left side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A productive play is one that gets you at least half. Another first down here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Wheeler. Sees an alley. Maybe some room here. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Finds his man on the RPO.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Made a defender miss. There he goes. Touchdown Illini. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Illini are right back in the lead.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock.
Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. They'll ride Davis here. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
To the back. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The handoff. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis will throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football.